Okay, so this game is against Rumen Tashkov. These are all blitz games. These are all whatever Title Tuesday is, 3-1? I don't know. I think that's what Title Tuesday is. Okay, so I'm black. And Chigorin, my opponent's 2,300, it says. It says I'm 2,295. Man, truth hurts. So Bishop E3 I've never seen before. So when I lived in Belgium, I played the Chigorin a lot, and coincidentally, one of the leading practitioners of the Chigorin in the 1940s, 50s, 60s, and 70s was a guy named Bowie. He was an IM. And one of the ideas he had in these variations was not to play Bishop B4 and Knight E7, which I usually do, but he said we should play Knight E7 and G6 and play Bishop G7 and pressure the D pawn. So I've done both, and so forth. Okay, so he took. Bishop D3 is not very good. But okay, it's a 3-minute game. Bishop B1 doesn't make a lot of sense. So this position's about equal. Not very interesting. Now the engine wants me to play Knight D8, Knight E6, so I can play C6 quickly. Makes sense. So nothing's happening. Then I go here because I want to play Knight C8 to D6. And possibly Knight B5 to D6. So it's sort of a slow positional maneuvering game. I want to put my knight on C4. The engine wants him to take my knight, so my knight doesn't get to C4. But he played some passive move. And then I solidified the C4 square. And basically, you know, his minor pieces aren't as good as mine, and his D pawn is very weak. So he's just much worse here. Yeah, and now he's strategically lost. My knights are dominating. I have the E file. D pawn's weak. Now it's hard to defend D4. Now he has to defend B4. So he couldn't defend both, so he gave up the D pawn. Then he always sacked the exchange, which the engine actually says he should play. Yeah, and then this position, he shouldn't resign. I mean, I'm threatening mate, so he should play Queen B1. And the engine says I'm +8. But, you know, it's a 3-minute game. So unless, you know, he had less than 15 seconds and I had like a minute, okay, then resign is reasonable. But if we both had like less than 30 seconds, you shouldn't resign here. You should play Queen B1 and hope that I play terribly and you can queen his A pawn. If it was a slow game, then resigning is a good idea. So, anyway, I played pretty well for a 3-minute game in Title Tuesday.